Well, here's another example of the use of the tool to extract blocks from a drawing. I'm looking here at a layer called irrigation, and here's an irrigation layout for a relatively narrow space. There's a sprinkler to go in the centre which will throw water over the area delineated by the dashed line. There's a control and water supply box in the bottom right hand corner, so water can flow out through a 19mm pipe to a T-junction here. Just zoom in so there are blocks representing a T-junction, an elbow, another block representing an end plug. So the irrigation design has been done fairly carefully with each of these three lines with the appropriate number of blocks. This one, for example, is a gate valve. If you look over here in the block reference, it's a gate valve. So there's a lot of information in this drawing. We can extract that drawing by just saying gCADPlus extract, and it will ask us for a file name. We can write it to a CSV file. So let's call it irrigation 2. Whoops, I've got caps lock on, so I'll just change that to irrigation 2. I've rehearsed it. There's already an irrigation in there, so we'll save it. So the file has now been saved, so we can swing to Excel now and open up Excel and just open that CSV file. So it's just File and Open. Change the files of type to text files here, and here's our irrigation. So in it goes. We could apply a filter to the whole drawing, and then on the drop down, let's double click there and spread things out just a little. You can see we've been able to write out the name of the block. It's picked up the plants in there, but that's of no relevance at the moment. We're interested in what's on the irrigation layer. So we can click in the down arrow here, and we can take off all of the other layers and just pick whatever's on the irrigation layer. So you can see now, just ignoring those arrows, so we can just actually highlight that and either hide it or delete them. So here are our elbows, our end plugs, gate valve, the sprinkler, and the T-junction. So it's pretty easy to total everything up. If you wanted to add up the elbows, let's imagine there were lots of them, you could just insert a row there and then total them up by putting the word total in that cell there, and then you could write a little macro and use the auto sum feature to add the number up. You'd have to do a little bit of tweaking in the Excel environment, but not too much. We may in future produce this sort of tool for you to do some automatic totaling, but just for the moment I'm sure you can manage. So we're producing from the drawing a whole lot of information which is of interest to us. We know how many elbows, how many end plugs, the gate valve, the sprinkler, and the T-junction, and we can put them on a pick list when we